Powered by Riverside FM.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to Joey and Chandler's The Fun Time Super Terrific Happy Hour. Welcome, Chandler.
Welcome, Joey.
Pop.
I was about to be like, holy, Joey did it again. He's just like, just waiting. Go outside. Hey, what do you think about the weather today?
Better, better.
Dude,
Um,
oh, sorry, what do you want to say? Did I cut you off?
no, I was gonna say I was kind of hoping because I didn't see the wind in the forecast a couple days ago, so I was like, oh, it'll be cooler. I can kind of burn off some of these old branches and stuff that we have sitting in this little burn pile.
Right.
And I went outside to take the kids to school, and it was like shh. And I was like, oh, okay,
I
that's
feel
not
like
fire safety right there.
there's more than a light breeze going on.
Yeah.
Let me, I'll jump into the holidays, and then I'll come back with the weather because it was WTF. It was completely different today.
Here's today's effing holidays.
So here's the holidays, which is where I was saying it when you jumped on. I was like, hey, I got to find this because I thought I had set it up. Did you know this October 18th episode is National Chocolate Cupcake Day?
Nice.
Yeah, so National Chocolate Cupcake Day is every year on October 18th. A day where office break rooms everywhere fill with a special kind of joy only brought by chocolate cupcakes. It's also National No Beard Day. I'm doing my
Oh
part. I
no.
shaved today. You know, you didn't, sir. Do you do No Shave November at all? Or you only count your head?
No, it's I can't do the no shave thing. Like as it was, the whole mustache thing was once I got past a certain point, I was okay. But there was about a week and a half when it was first coming in.
Uh-huh.
I probably went through a good full stick of chapstick because I just felt like my lip was chapped the whole time
Oh
and I was
yeah,
losing my mind. And I still
yeah.
have to trim it. If it gets to a certain point to where it's kind of the hairs touching the lip, I'm like I
Yeah,
lose my mind.
I didn't like that when I had the beard going, the post COVID beard going. Where I had
Yeah.
like, but you know, like it was kind of cool, but at the same time it wasn't. Is like food kept getting in my lips, and then I'd go to the say I just have to see myself in the mirror like, what is this? It's like, and you're like, oh, barbecue.
People like,
Uh,
you want to finish that food there, guy? You're like, shut up.
By the way, National No Beard Days for those men who are part of the No Beard Resistance in a bearded world. There's National No Beard Day on October 18th. So I guess this is the people that just decide, hey, everyone else is going to beard, so I'm gonna be different. You know?
Well, I think honestly, if I didn't go bald,
Uh huh.
I don't know that I would have facial hair.
Oh, you think
It's
you'd be
just because,
just?
well,
You
and
think
it's
you'd be
not that I,
smooth all over? Yeah, you'd be smooth everywhere else. Is what you're saying?
yeah, because it's just one of those things I don't, it just takes so long to shave the whole head and face and everything else. And so it kind of got, it started with the goatee, and then I kind of did the beard thing, and I got the mustache thing, and it's like,
But
if I could rock a Jason Statham kind of look, I probably would do that.
when I when I let the beard go after COVID, I remember there was this one girl. Like what I liked about it is the only thing I had to do is I just shaved my neck, right? It was just really easy because I like shaved my
Yeah.
neck because I didn't like it. But then I was like, other than that, just shave it, trim it. No, not a big deal, right? Like you said, time consuming. But I remember talking to her, and she was just like, 'cause she had never seen me with a beard, and I'm like, after getting it, I can't imagine me not getting it. I can't imagine ever shaving it. Like I like it, and now that I've shaved it all off, I'm reversed where I'm like, I can't imagine going back to it because it's just like after a couple of days, dude, I shaved this morning. By tomorrow afternoon, I'll be because I go like every other day. I don't like to go every day, but tomorrow afternoon I'll be like, man, I can't wait to shave. I'll be like, I just like the little scruff that's growing on. I'll be like, I can't wait to get rid of this.
Yeah.
And last holiday, it's National Necktie Day, sir. National Necktie Day falls on October 18th every year, and this day honors the invention of neckties. The modern necktie that we love and wear is the creation of Croatian mercenaries who wore it as a neck protector. I
What?
you wear a lot. I don't know. That's just what it said. You wear a lot of neckties when you go to work, or do you like wear just
Uh,
shirts and stuff? The polos.
Did when I was in like a more fancy type of stuff, when you're kind of a little further out, dressed up stuff is not as much the norm. It was an adjustment for sure.
I when I lived in Illinois, I wore it more often. I love neckties, but it's just too hot down here. Like it's like I'd rather have that button, undone and feel a little cooler. But
That's
I was
that's
just
the one
curious.
thing. Sorry. Oh,
Oh, no, I'll let you finish in a second. I was just curious. I'm a narrow tie guy. Like those big fat ones. I don't like those. Like it's got to be, to me, it's got to be proportional to your body. Maybe that's what it is.
I love I love being able to get the fat knot. The
Uh
only
huh.
thing that sucks is like in order to get that fat knot, the only time I can get it like looking just gorgeously beautiful, I gotta have like a vest. So because the tie doesn't
Oh,
go all the way down, so I look
yeah, yeah.
like a weirdo with like about 3 or 4 inches before you hit the belt, where it's the shirt's exposed.
And I'll give this is a call it a tip, but this is when I wear a tie, I still don't even button my top button because it's like, but I'll still tie it, but it's like a relaxed tie look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm professional, but I'm still comfy at the same time. All right, real quick, rolling on over to the weather. Like we said, it changed. We hit the cold front.
Yeah.
So this morning, I took two screenshots. Right,
Mm.
this morning it was 65. We had a outdoor recess in the morning, and it says it's completely adequate day in every possible way. Aren't I a little rhymer? Is what it said, right? But a lot of people here they make me laugh, especially kids. Like it's freezing. I'm like it's 65. It's like it'll be okay. We're fine, guys. It's good. It's not balls hot anymore. And then this afternoon at recess, it's 72, or it said it was 72. It's a beautiful outside, but you'll probably gripe about it anyway, won't you? Which kind of reminds me of you, right? It's not cool enough.
Not
Did
very
you see
nice.
that? Did you see that text I sent you about that student that I thought was your long lost niece?
Yes.
You don't agree? I,
I
I,
I I I kind of. I'm not afraid of bears though. Like
real quick, let me set it up just for the listeners, right? So, I was reading a story about camping, and I remember asking this girl, I was like, "You ever gone camping?" She's like, "No, bears will eat you." And I'm like, and so like I'm laughing in my head, but I'm trying not to laugh in front of her. And I'm like, "So you don't go camping because of bears?" And then like something that's probably like remotely, like very like it's like probably what 0.5% or something. She's like, "Yes, because they can kill you." And I'm like, "Okay." And then just like I said, just maybe I was like, "Joey, does Joey know
fair
this girl?"
enough.
It's like
Fair
bears.
enough on the bears could kill you thing. That's why you shouldn't go camping in like a tent, like a psychopath, like you're in a homeless shelter, like encampment.
Well, did you be like you to pull that trailer 20 miles around the
Yeah,
hills? No.
yeah.
Well, I also wanted to tell her when she said that, I was like, which bears do you think you're gonna run into? The cocaine bear? I was like, heck yeah. I want to be scared of that bear too. But I was like,
The bald-headed bear from the great outdoors.
yeah, bald headed, bald, but now she's bald on both ends.
Yeah, but I saw that and I was like, I'm not even gonna comment. Like the bear, uh, although bears apparently are pretty fast, so I guess you gotta like be like dodgy and stuff like that when if you have to run from one of them.
Now, what I remember, this is years ago, this is decades ago when I was in school. Uh, I know their stamina, I think, is way better than us. So they may not be fast, top speed wise. It's like us,
Hmm.
but they can do it. Like we when many of us are gonna struggle to do a marathon, I think many of the bears can like handle that. All right, and then they're gonna climb trees. I'm not out here saying bears aren't safe or bears shouldn't be like feared and stuff like that. I just thought it was funny that that's the first thing. Like I'm not camping because of bears, and I'm like, Joey won't go in the ocean because there's a shark there somewhere. And I was like,
There
I
is
can't know this girl.
spring break. There's always like news about somebody getting bit, but that's crazy though. Like now that I think about it, it's like PSA people don't bears don't pet bears. Like they're not your friends.
Well, yeah, that too. And then like, don't feed them. like
We're not
like
saying
Johnny
they're
Toozy
safe,
did.
but we're not saying they're horrible either.
Yeah, exactly. So let me. I need my little sound bite. So moving on real quick to.
It's time for this week's edition of Joey and Chandler's headlines. Yay! Hooray!
All right. So my first headline. I'm gonna do this out of order because
Yeah.
I forgot to put it on here. It made me laugh. So I think it was about 6 weeks into school, and then two kids are like separately like, Mr. Bing, I'm going to Disney World, and I'm like, what? So I wrote on here, two kids complete. Oh, it's 5 weeks. Completed 5 weeks of school, and they looked into the camera and said, I'm going to Disney, and I was just like, I guess it's cheaper now, right? But I was like, come
Yeah.
on, parents.
It's those off peak, and that just shows you like nobody cares about school because it's off peak time. So they're like, we're gonna save like a few $1,000 and then we're gonna roll to Disney World. We don't care about your schooling.
But it just made me laugh. At least none of those were like, although it's not that I don't like helping, I just don't like when parents are like, hey, can you get together all the homework they're gonna miss, and then I'll get it together, and they won't do it. So it's like, why did you even ask me? But most of the stuff we were doing around that time, especially even we do a lot of new material. So it's not like I'm just gonna like stuff we're doing that they're gonna miss is new stuff. We're not. It's not like that's home. We don't just send stuff today as home for homework.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. But no, I thought it was hilarious. Also, something I've been wanting to tell you, and I've been forgetting. We just had our 25th year like birthday right after school.
Mhm.
And so they were doing, I don't know if you've ever been it's the first time I've been at a school that hit a milestone like that, right? And so they were, like the principal, they had like funds where they could get stuff like fixed up, or they could get, so they're doing all sorts of construction, right? All sorts of like redo work. And so they were doing things out in the outside, like rocking some of the areas, putting dirt in there because they were like, craters almost.
Yeah.
But they would just leave these dirt piles like on our blacktop, right?
That's nice.
And so I wrote it. I was like, "Thanks, maintenance." I get why they did it, but it's funny and not funny at the same time because you go there to we'd line up for recess, and there's big piles of dirt, right? And I'd be all right, boys and girls. See that dirt? We're nowhere near it. Stay out of it. Don't even touch it. Don't even sneeze on it. Whatever. And as soon as we go to recess, kids are climbing in it, and you're like, "What did I just say? Get out!"
It's like the Groot thing. Did you ever watch that? I don't know which Guardians of the Galaxy one it was with the Groot, and he's like, "All right, you see this right here?"
Part
He's
two
like,
of the
"Whatever you
button,
do,
right?
don't push the button. It'll kill everybody." He's like, "Now walk me through it. Push the button. No, what are you doing? That's the wrong button. All right, do it again. Do this, yeah, and then this, yeah, and then push the button. No, why are you even paying attention?"
Oh
And
no,
you're
you're
like,
right. I didn't even think about it when it is just like Baby Groot. But also,
"Yeah,
so there's another kid. He's second grade, but he's in another teacher's classroom,
yeah,
and we kind of think he might be on the spectrum, right? But
yeah,
he just kept like, and there was like a pile of big rocks, like some like gray rocks, and kind of like softball size, and then
yeah."
there's a pile of like dirt, a pile of like sand type stuff. But he just kept rolling these balls up these piles. And I'd go tell him no, and he's just laughing at me, just kind of moving on. And I was like, just smiling, like nodding. And I'm like, dude, get away, like go. And I talked to his
Sure,
teacher, like this is
sure,
morning,
Mr. Bing.
and she's like, sometimes you gotta like I was like, I don't want to yell at the kid because I think I don't think it's all his fault. But she's like, sometimes you gotta just like no, I said no. Oh,
Like, whip him with a newspaper.
yeah,
What did I tell you?
rub his nose in it, right, like a dog.
You're
You know,
elected. I'm done
we
with
gotta
it.
make we gotta make sure people know that Joey and Chandler were just joking on that. They're going to report us to what are, I like how
We
there's two CPSs here in the city. One for child protection services and one for energy,
no, like, and that's the thing is like sometimes when you talk about it, like people are like, "Oh yeah, did you do it with CPS?" And you're like, "What?" They're like for electricity. And it's like, well, okay, it's the exact same letters and the exact same order, and you just use the abbreviation. Doesn't really help me to figure out which one you're talking
Joey's
about there,
driving
homeboy.
through a tunnel, people. No, you're right though. I suggested one time one of the teachers I worked with, her husband. Well, she's at another school now, but her husband works for CPS. And I remember when I first met him, I was like, "Hey, have you ever suggested changing the company name? You know, maybe that's something you should put in there, like a little box. I'm just saying."
Yeah,
But
because it's not like everybody else has like the exact same thing. Like I'm sure like other people have like energy, or like you could just call it, I don't know, San Antonio Energy instead,
yeah,
something.
Yeah, like not like we we protect kids and confuse people out there. You know
We protect children by making sure the lights come on.
exactly. All right, last headline here, and then I'll turn it over unless you have something, dude. We had there's three of us second grade teachers. One of the teachers had a collab meeting today, right, half day in the afternoon, and the sub either picked it up and dropped it, or just didn't show. And so me and the other teacher had to split her class, and so I had 32 kids in my class today. Oh, dude, it was stressful. It was just a lot of like putting out little fires, and then we did a lockdown drill. So
Oh,
that was another thing that I had to talk to them about. I was like, because there's a lot of playing going on. I was like, and I told them, I was like, I said this is actually word for word. I said, I was like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm sorry if you think I'm being rude, but I was like, if y'all act like this on a real thing, y'all gonna get us hurt. I was like,
we're
we
all gonna
cannot.
die.
Why did I say it like that?
Pick
I was like, we're not gonna make it.
one of them up. We're gonna die. Do you understand me? This is serious.
You know, and we never put this on the podcast, but when we did our first episode way back in season 1, right?
Yeah.
It was right after, well, it was unfortunately after some stuff had happened in real life, right?
Yeah.
Not for us, but around. And I remember telling my teachers like, "Hey, I'm gonna come in and just re-go over the procedures for lockdown and stuff, right?" And some of
Yeah.
my teachers are like, "Well, I don't want to scare them," and I was like, "Wait," and I told them, kind of like I joked with you. I was like, "Well, I'm not like I'm gonna go in there with a mask on and paintballs and just start shooting up the place." So I was like, "We're gonna have a talk,"
I
I was like,
told, I don't even know if it was somebody I worked with, or it might have been the wife. After that unfortunate thing happened,
"Yeah,
and I said, me and Chandler, when we were in high school, decided one day to go get cap guns,
oh yeah,
and then,
our not so funny idea."
well, I was like, we thought it was funny as hell. I was like, I still kind of chuckle about it. I was like, but I realize now, super insensitive to ever think that. Plus, we probably go like straight to jail.
Oh yeah,
If we ever did
but
something.
I will like to add a little tidbit. This was before even Columbine had happened, so like it's
Yeah.
not like none of this had happened at school, so that's why we didn't even think about it. That's why we thought it was stupid funny, but it was
Yeah.
just stupid. But anything else you want to add, or we're just gonna go right to the break, sir?
Straight to the
Breaking
break, sir.
music. All right, breaking music it is.
We say toast, convey, cheers, mate, and cheers, mate again, or simply cheers. Sometimes it's all tossing, other times it's cheers. Hey, you and Hoser. We also say Sunday, salute, saluting, or Tage, skull, Russia, we cheer, Nasarofia. And now in Vietnam we can say yo. That's how Joey and Chandler cheers around the world. Cheers, cheers around the world. Cheers, cheers around the world. Different languages, same sentiments, raising our glasses to friendship and joy. Cheers, cheers around the world. Cheers, cheers around the world. The world.
All right, everybody, come on down to Joking with Jams. That's right, here's a game show you can play at home and try and test your knowledge and see how many more you get correct than incorrect. So stick around and have fun and laugh listening to Joking with Jams. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. It's
All right.
we're I don't know. I'm just laughing because it's like you come from season 1. The first we did 4 episodes all together in like this echo chamber of a room,
Yeah.
and it's just us talking. And now it's like you have sound bites and you have the intro to like almost like it's like the price is wrong. It's just
All right,
crazy.
so we're gonna do a Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right.
Okay.
So we won't do the whole test, But we're gonna. Can you see the screen right now?
I can, yes.
Okay. So
Is that the first question? Is yes or no? I got the first one, yes? Yeah, I win.
Does that count? Yeah. Yes. You're going to 6th grade.
Well, that's your first question. I got it. We're good.
All right. Read this sentence. Look for the phrase that completes the sentence correctly. But, you want to read it out, or you want me to read it out? I'll read it out with the blank, and you tell me what goes in there, right?
Well, yeah,
Team-
no, wait.
The team blank play baseball.
Love to. You know what's sad is I was like, wait a second, like there's more than one right answer. I was like,
Read the question. Find the phrase with the correct punctuation. Which is the correct way to close a letter?
it would be B. Yours truly with is it yours truly with a comma, like that? Let's see, because I'm now I'm thrown off. It's like truly comma. B. I'm gonna go B.
I think it is B, but you shouldn't be asking me for answers. You know.
Well, that because it threw me off. I was like, wait a second. The first one had a capital T, and I was like, wait a second. Is it yours true? I don't even know.
Hey, good job here. The Second Continental Congress chose blank to lead the Continental Army. Now you should be able to get this.
It's George Washington.
There you go. You watched Washington's Second Dream, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Nate Bargatze's like my hero right now.
Yeah. The British hired nearly 30,000 troops from Germany to help them fight the colonists. These mercenaries are blank were the blank. Oh, I know this. I do remember this. We actually learned it in German too. Kind of gave that away. We need that Jeopardy clock on, right?
The wifey was calling.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, Joey's in deep thought on this question.
No, it was C.
Okay. It's like, Joey's like, I don't know. Can I get a lifeline? Alright. Alright. What is this number rounded to the nearest 100? I don't want to read 1285. Sometimes when I read math questions to kids, I'm not allowed to pronounce it like this. You know, I have to do it by the digit.
Back the screen, I had to get my youngest to call
Okay.
the missus. Tell her I'm recording. I'll be.
What is 1285 rounded to the nearest 100?
C, 1300.
Alright. Which layer of the Earth do humans actually live on?
The crust.
Core, crust, mantle, or none of the above?
The crust.
Air pressure is measured with an instrument called a
Barometer.
not an anemometer.
I don't think so.
Which decimal here is the smallest amount?
A. That will be.
Can you say that?
That's what 3 10,000.
Tenths, hundreds, thousands. Yeah, it's 3 10,000ths. Thousandths. That's why getting kids to say that TH, by the way. Quakers such as William Penn practice religious belief called tolerance. Which of the following terms means the same as tolerance? It's like, I think you can get this.
I'm gonna say D, acceptance. And then let's make this the last one.
All right. And then, like, where would this number 2 and 3/4 be found on the number line?
L, I guess. Oh, between L and M. Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't realize there was a choice. Just because I got something that just kind of became urgent. I need to kind of address here in a second.
All right, let me just save and exit this here. I don't know, since we didn't quite finish, I don't know what you got, but I'm gonna guess you at least passed it. You know.
All right.
So congrats, you're moving on to middle school. You know?
Woohoo!
Woohoo. Hey, well then the last thing I had, I'll just save for the next episode, all right?
Yeah, sorry, because there's something that.
No, man, you're
Hey.
good. You're all good. I'll do our little social media plug. And then like I said, I'll make notes to make myself remember to move some stuff. All right. Please follow us at Choey and Jan, CHOEY, the letter N, JAN, on Facebook, X, Threads, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Actually, see, I gotta work on my computer. I wasn't able to get the video stuff up on YouTube last week, but I think I can fix it.
Mhm.
But all right, dude. Like I said, anything you want to add?
Nah, so let's just pull the plug.
All right, we'll pull the plug. Just leave your phone on though if you gotta go, man, or don't disconnect or whatever you did. Where is the? There it is. Now pulling the plug.